Hi, everybody. Craig here. Welcome to episode 32 of my 1.5 versus 6 Age of Wonders 3 playthrough series. In this series, I'm playing against 6 Emperor AI that are on a team against me, although I did begin the game with an AI teammate set to Lord difficulty. In this series, I'm playing as the Goblin Rogue, Gnulsa Nightstar. In our last episode, we sent another of the opponents to the Void, and in this case, it was Grelka Greenclaw, who is an Orc Archdruid. And you can see her throne city right here, and that's Grelka right there on the tile set right there. Now, we actually battled her at this Merfolk dwelling, and we were able to win the battle using this kind of miscellaneous stack here of galleons, and we sent her to the Void. So now we're going to try to capitalize on that as we've got her throne city here in a great position to basically send our troops in. So we've got this stack of units moving in, kind of miscellaneous support units. And then we've also got Nero leading a very powerful stack that was acquired in the Shadow Realm. And they're basically going to, we're going to try to take on her throne city and finish her off, kick her out of the game. Now, before I dive into the episode, though, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Arch Redbeard. Arch Redbeard had left a comment on the last episode, and actually a couple of them. And so I'll just go through them real quick. So Arch pointed out that Galleons have a major strength, which is their mobility. And we got to see a little bit of that in the last episode as I was doing some of my battles. However, I maybe didn't do the best job of it. But what Arch is pointing out is that you can use the Galleon's mobility to kite other units and basically just keep blasting them with your cannon shots. Meanwhile, the units aren't able to catch up to you, and you can just kind of keep them at a distance and keep shooting them and resting and shooting them and waiting for your cannon to reload. So great point there from Arch. The next comment here is that the AI seems to really struggle with naval battles in particular. That's something I've also noticed as well. So the battles that happen on the water, it seems like the AI kind of just doesn't seem to do the best job with them. However, that doesn't mean you can slack on those battles. It just means that as a human player, you might have a little bit of an advantage in those ones. Arch also pointed out that, and this is something that I had kind of noticed myself last episode, I need to make sure that I'm using my damaging spells at the beginning of battles, especially if I'm in a position where I'm outgunned or they have more units than me or stronger units, because using those spells is a way to kind of thin the herd before they get to me, and then I have to actually fight them with my units. So just a good reminder there from Arch. So a big thank you for those comments, and let's dive in because we've got a lot to do, and I'm really eager to get to it. So, let's see. Last time we finished off, we were kind of in the middle of our turn, I seem to recall. So let's see. I think we had done most of our movement. Let's pick our research here. So we have a few options here for different possible spells. So we could do Enchant Weapon. This is something that we could do in a single turn using our stored up research, or we could start working on Age of Deception. And Age of Deception, as you can see here, will take us 3 turns, but if we apply the 120, it'll take less. So this is kind of the end game spell for the Rogue. As you can see, all the caster's units gain invisibility and 1 blight strength. All the caster's enemies receive a -400 base happiness penalty. So that's obviously extremely powerful, and as I said, sort of the end game spell for the Rogue. But I think I'm going to do this Enchant Weapon. Grant unit with 2 different sources of magical damage. Oh, see, now that's a really nice spell if you're an Orc or something. I think this is added by one of the mods, actually. So let's do it just because we have exactly the right amount to pick it up. And now we'll start working on Age of Deception. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so now we can jump around and do some of our production, but maybe let's double check and make sure we haven't... Okay, yeah, there's still some units that have to move. We have some undead here, so we can group this one up. Grab the haste berries, grab the gold, and then advance and start working on getting closer to clearing out this city's stuff, basically. And this is that city that didn't have any guards that we absorbed. Over to Runak. Trying to think. I remember there being something else underground that we hadn't done yet. No, it wasn't here. Was it Gnulsa, maybe? Yeah, it kind of was. Okay. Well, first things first, we want to consolidate our troops a little bit. Last time we were able to take over Durlag, and it got raised, of course. Gnulsa can advance. This group can... I shouldn't have maybe moved Gnulsa so far ahead, but it should be fine since we've got a linear path and they can only attack us one at a time. And meanwhile, I think I'll group these units up. The undead here sort of together, the 2 reanimators. And then this stack will accompany Gnulsa. And again, the goal here is to send Gnulsa and this stack up towards Ramond, and then go through Ramond and attack Ambrador, the throne city. Meanwhile, we've got another stack of units over here that's carving through the wall and is going to attack Ambrador on that front. So we're going to try a bit of a pincer approach here. All right. So that takes care of that. Can't remember if there was anything else. I think we're good. So I managed to, as well, recapture Slotor. This was the former throne city of Gnarlspin. And, of course, we were able to capture it from him when we knocked him out of the game. And then Alarmian took it from me, and I was able to take it back. So I want to make sure I don't lose it again. But I don't... You know, I think we actually had some stuff left in the Shadow Realm now that I think about it. Yeah, here we go. So this stack can do some work. Let's clear this out. Very nice. Nice, and we got some extra governance experience for goblins. Oh, and we actually got enough to level up here. So now we're at level 4. So we can either do the military upgrade where we're able to make trolls in cities that have beetle command, or class-specific city upgrades in goblin cities are 20 gold cheaper to build and produce 10 additional production. I kind of like this upgrade because we're really not focused on making beetles or trolls for that matter. Instead, we're making Shadowstalkers, so we're making those class-specific upgrades. So I'm going to pick that one. The trolls could be quite useful as they do have regrowth, but at this stage in the game where I'm at, I just don't think it's as helpful for me. So now let's head over and we'll capture this watchtower while we're here. Very nice. Okay. So, that takes care of that, but I think we had some other units down here. Yeah, we had some more that we were gathering together. So let's tell them to come up here and as well and join the dragon party. So we have our storm dragon and our Shadowstalker there. That's pretty good. Now let's do some production. Siege Workshop here looks pretty good for Runak. Iru Thai, let's do Stone Wall. And the reason for that is because this city, we were going to try and expand it and get this Heart of the Volcano. And we've got a few units that are going to come out of the cave entrance here and clear this out for us. So having the domain expanded at the time would be perfect. Over to Esh. Tiny little city here. It's our halfling outpost. I think we want to grow the city, so let's do a storehouse. Over to Issel. Siege Workshop would be good for Issel. Rock. This is one of our newer goblin. Oh, and you know what? Let's do a Rogue's Palace now that we have that upgrade there. That's pretty good. Although not the most efficient, but that'll improve our production capability at the very least. Skorald. So Skorald, we probably want to do... Master's Guild would be probably a decent choice. Gurgu. So Gurgu is the city that formerly belonged to Larissa, and then was captured by Olarmian, and then I captured it, but Olarmian raised it, so then I rebuilt it. So a lot of things have happened in this particular city. We want to expand the domain, that's for sure. So maybe we do an observatory. I always think it's funny building an observatory underground, but, you know. There we go. We'll tell those units to chill at the city. Over here, we want to clear this out, so we'll do the Ancient Ruin. Very nice. Bleak Warg and an extra knowledge. I think we'll just sell that for gold. And then, you know what? I wouldn't mind going north here like this and like that. And then we can head over to this city. And I think we had, yeah, we had some undead units moving down. We can form a bit of an army and start clearing out that island. Now over here, this was a situation that I had this one Shadow Stalker and these 2 Griffin Riders. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack and see if I can take the city 1 versus 2. And I have a suspicion that I'm going to be able to do it. All right. Now the big thing, I just got to get out of range of this Prismatic Spire, get over the wall, so I'll use my Shadow Step, and then just hang out in defense mode and let them attack me, basically. I should be able to just... Yeah, look at that. Freeze them solid, exactly. Perfect. Here comes another charge. Ouch, but thankfully we were able to tank it. Jump behind, do a big flank. Oh, yeah. It's all over. Nice. Just like that, we were able to acquire another city using just a Shadow Stalker in this case. We'll start absorbing it here. Yeah, and that unit can just chill out. So this group, I think I was sending north here to go into the cave. And yeah, they're going to clear this out. Let's do that. Little auto combat here. Very nice. And a reward, a scimitar, some golden knowledge. I think we'll just sell that. Unfortunately, this troll is dedicated to evil, so as much as I do like the trolls, I'm going to have to get rid of him, because his morale is just too low. This knight, I think I was planning to send him perhaps underground. Yeah, and we can start building a bit of an army down here as well, so he can just kind of hang out at the city. These 2 might be good to actually send them maybe up north towards Rylene, so let's kind of, well, you know what, we can do something with them while we're in the area. Let's at least clear this out. Little auto combat. Toadstool Fairy reward, we will take that. And that's great because the Toadstool Fairy will actually go with this group well since they all are floating. We can do this battle while we're here. Should be fine. Yep, no problem. Nice extra knowledge. And, oh, and that actually took a turn off of this Age of Deception, which is great. So, I'm glad that happened. Alright, good. Moving over here. This stack, we're going to just leave where they are. Shadow Stalker can just keep moving north. That's pretty good. Succubus can just keep guarding the city for now. Meanwhile, this stack, this is in the Shadow Realm. We can rebalance these stacks here. Let's kill off these pesky Shadow Demons. Excellent. And then, same with this bandit hideout here. Brigand hideout. Very nice. Oh, nice. And we got a nourishing meal item. That would be good for one of my heroes. So let's find out which hero needs it. So jump up to Volanara and let's see. So Volanara has healing and heal undead, but she does not have nourishing meal. So let's see. She also doesn't have any item space, so she's probably out. Zhang has item space and heal undead, but no other healing from what I can see. Yeah, so he's an option. Nero already has it, so he's out. Gnulsa doesn't have it and only has healing, so Nulsa's an option and has space. Beneath's has space and has healing but doesn't have nourishing meal, so we've got a few options here. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll also look at who's closest. So this was in the Shadow Realm. It's hard to remember where your battle was that you... Oh yeah, it was right here. Sorry for jumping around so much. So now we'll take this second breakfast and we will courier it to... let's courier it to Gnulsa because she's closest. And she also needs it. Okay. We can also engage this dwelling here. Let's negotiate. Absolutely. Let's sign a peace treaty and let us know when you want to talk. And then we can head up into their territory here. Very good. Now this group, I was bringing them down here to clear out all of what's going on down here because we have some structures that need to be cleared out. So what we're going to do is we are going to... We need to clear out this structure as well, but I think what we'll do first, since there's the units sitting right next to it, so we'll head over here first and start clearing this stuff out in the meantime. Sure, let them run. That's easy. Okay. This group can stay put. We've got galleons and our feathered serpent, and of course they're sitting on top of the sunken city. So we want to clear that out. What we'll do is we'll send this galleon over to join in. Shadowstalker here can go north, as can this Shadowstalker. I'm going to try and have them go underground. And these ones can just chill and wait for that galleon to join in. Grab some money with this stack. Clear this out on our way through. Sure, let them run. And then that should be good there. Yeah, we'll keep guarding this city with what we've got. And we had this stack, which we're moving over to where we're going to clear it out underground with that unit with the Sphinx. We also, if I remember right, yeah, we had split off a few units here to clear out around everything around this city to absorb it. And I remember, yeah, to the north there's a spawning structure, so let's go like that. And then, I think we'll take one of these as well. Maybe send them over, because I think it'd be better to have 3 than 2 of my units in that stack. And this one is still guarded, so we'll just have them move along their path. There they go. Perfect. All right, and that's going to do it for the turn, so I think we will end it there. All right, perfect. So we'll end it. We'll let the turn flip over. Okay, there's the city of Uriana. So while the turn is flipping over, a couple things I want to think about. So I want to find where Edward is and where Uriana is. So I know Edward isn't in this city. This is a human warlord hero that's guarding that particular city. If we jump underground, we've got a couple cities belonging to Edward. There's a hero here, human rogue, guarding that one. That's not of interest. And then on this one, we've got Helga, Twin of Death, who's a human theocrat. Looks suspiciously like Volanara, so I wonder if these are the twins, because Volanara is a twin as well, if I remember right. That's kind of cool. So, oh, so Edward has the other twin, who's a theocrat. Oh, that's kind of funny. That's like the lore there. Oh, and then there's Edward himself. So we know where Edward is. He's underground. And we'll have to figure out... I think we were sending Beneaths down here, so Beneaths can go headhunt Edward and try and take his last couple of cities here. So anyway, we know where Edward is, and we'll have to find Uriana. I don't think she's at any of her cities. She's not there. She's not there. She isn't at her Frostling city that we can see. And she's not down here either. So she's probably at... Maybe she has like a dwelling. Oh yeah, so here you can see that this dwelling is controlled. So I wouldn't be surprised if Uriana is sitting right there. We'll have to send this group up to take a peek and see if that's where she is. Oh, and of course we've had a domain invasion. We're gonna have to send this group over probably just to kill that off, prevent it from linking up with her other city. Oh, and it looks like Uriana captured one of my cities. I think that was a Frostling city over here that I had that wasn't very well defended, if I remember correctly. I think I'd actually left it completely open, which would explain why I didn't get a battle prompt. It was one I was absorbing. Oh, yeah, right here. So that's one. I think we have that Wyvern stack. Yeah, this group. We can send this group over just to capture it. This was just a little leftover unit that Uriana had, and she got lucky by me not defending my city properly. Oh, yeah. Okay, and I just got the notification that in SLOTOR, Alarmian has moved his units up. So we are going to have to reinforce the city because it looks like he wants to take it back again. So we'll move some more units if we can into the area. Okay, Leandris. So we'll have to check out all these domain invasions once our turn flips over. Okay, we're coming under attack from some shadow demons, it looks like. Very nice. Independents have lost a battle, so it looks like... Oh, they attacked Uriana, or Uriana attacked them or something. I guess it would have been they attacked Uriana, given that it's currently the Independents' turn. So this is a stack that I think we had gotten as a reward from one of our vassal cities here, the vassal city right to the south. So we'll let them... Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to just die. Not a big issue that we lost them. All right, so... there's our city that got captured, as we know. And look at this. Olarmian trying to surrender to us. Well, that's interesting because Olarmian is probably the strongest of my opponents at this point, and yet even he wants to surrender. But as I've said before, we are not accepting surrender in this series, so we are going to decline your offer, Olarmian. We're going to have to do this the hard way. We've gotten better at governing Draconians, so we can either do support units are 20% cheaper, or your leader and Draconian heroes receive 10 casting points each. This would be good if we're making Draconian succubi, but I would rather have the casting points on my leader, even though we don't have any Draconian heroes. So that's what we'll do, and yeah, there we go. Draconian champion economics, so that's beautiful. Gotten better at governing frostlings. We can either improve the harpoon throwers or barracks give additional happiness. Neither of these is going to matter, so let's just do the harpoon thrower upgrade. Not that it's going to make a difference either way. What else do we have? So Delicious Second Breakfast has arrived for Gnulsa. That's good. We've had some domain invasions at Takonda. And... see what else we have going on here. So, Conda. Okay, so that domain invasion was right here. That was this group. What we'll do is we will move over and attack them, I think. We'll send this stack over as well. That one can guard the city. And then we should be able to just kill them off without too much trouble. Yeah, no problem at all. And then... Now, there was a dragon on this city. Some of these units have taken damage. Now, does that mean... I wonder if this battle... Oh, okay, so a stack of bone dragons and other undead attacked the city, killed the frost dragon, and wounded some of the other units. Well, they're making my life easier. Thanks, guys. So we'll just charge in, and now we should be able to take the city even easier. That's one less unit guarding it. And then this stack, I wanted to go see if this is where Uriana is. And... oh, is that a hero? Oh, no, okay, that's Uriana herself. Guarded, of course, by an Eldritch Horror, Node Serpent, and a Watcher. So we'll have to be very careful, but at least we know where she is now. So that's good. We'll group up here. We want to guard the city. Larmian's kind of got a few units here threatening. But we'll see them coming. So you know what? I think we can... Oh, look at this. We could do a Grand Palace. Yeah, let's do that. That would be amazing. That would be huge. Might even be worth rushing it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's rush production. Makes us less happy in the city, but whatever. We'll have more casting points. That would be really good. All right, down here at Ubakal, we'll do a Builder's Hall. And then, oh, and look at this. We've got some roaming units that were spawned, so we need to deal with that. Let them run, sure. And then we can step over and attack like this. Auto combat. No problem at all. And so now next turn, we'll send this stack over to clear out the Brigand hideout. Let's check out the other invasions. Slotor, we've already dealt with. That's Olarmian up top. Leandris. Okay, so Grelka sent this priest in to try to capture the city, but we are going to be able to intercept. And we should have no trouble finishing that unit off. Yep, there it goes. And so we can retreat back to our city. Continue guarding it. And then Issel. Looks like it was just these roaming units over here, so that's nothing to worry about. Now, it looks like we have a ton of alliance proposals, so let's do that. Absolutely. And this one is it's kind of funny. This one is guarded. This vassal is guarded by 2 heroes, Goblin Dreadnoughts. So this city must have belonged to probably Gnarlspin, I'm thinking, based on where it's located. Yeah. And then he had his heroes there, and when I killed Gnarlspin, kicked him out of the game, his heroes became independents that were on this city, and now they're guarding the vassal city. That's kind of funny. I don't think I can absorb the city and gain the heroes, though, so I'll probably just leave it and have these 2 heroes guarding the city. All right, let's just take all these vassals. And again, we got access to all these cities because of the Scrying Eyes spell, which is really powerful. And I don't really care how much these cost. I'm going to accept them all because I have so much money. Even in the Shadow Realm, we've got a bunch. Oh, this is excellent. Yeah, this is perfect. Just tons and tons of this. Vassals galore. All through the Shadow Realm. We even have some more, and these are probably, yeah, I was going to say with dwarves and goblins, these look like they're underground. Yeah, we still got over 2,000 gold, so we're in really good shape here. Not to mention, this is improving my gold income dramatically. Each vassal increases my gold production per turn, so... Alright, I think we are in good shape here. Yeah, we are. That's fantastic. All right. So now let's do some battling, perhaps. Let's start with Edward up here. So I want to attack his city. And just because this is a large map, I'm going to save the game before I do it. When I do large city battles, I usually like to save beforehand, just in case. So we'll call this 31.5. Just in case. We don't want things to go sideways on us. The game, Age of Wonders, does have a tendency sometimes to crash when you're playing on really large maps later on. So I will be... You've seen me do it before, but that's why I save occasionally before big battles. It's not because I'm not doing Ironman mode. It's more just in case everything crashes, and instead of wasting all the previous recording, I can load from the save and then continue, and you won't miss anything. I won't cheat anything. But anyway, so I just want to make sure that we're ready in case this gets a little hairy. All right, so let's engage the battle. We'll use our hero because we're probably going to get some items. And we'll do this manually. Okay, and the hero has cast, let's see, Thunderstorm. All right, so we're going to get struck by lightning every turn. Yeah, so we want to get rid of that. That's not pleasant. We want to get in. Can we get... No, we can't quite get over the walls yet. Go like that. And then we'll go like that. We don't want to group up too much because that's how the mortars will get us. Do a stiffen limb on the hero just for fun. Ooh, yeah, there's that thunderstorm hitting us. And we got weakened, of course. And there's that mortar blast. Thankfully, our Earth Elemental has regrowth. Nice, we can get over the wall there as well. That's great. And now between these two, we can attack the Blight Doctor. Oh, nice, one shot. And then we can also... I think we should be able to jump in. Ooh, we might not be able to. Okay, you know what? We're going to take a little damage. That's fine. We are immolated, which sucks, but I want to get in there and backstab. Meanwhile, Volanara could fly in and do a little bit of damage, too. Oh, nice. And Volanara actually got a level up, I think. Ouch. Okay, we'll get Volanara in behind the walls, and then she can heal herself with her standard healing. Before we do that, let's turn her around. There we go. Nice. And then we can get the kill here. Perfect. And then we can beat the heck out of this Juggernaut. Nice. Excellent. Okay, and no crashes, too. That's the best part. So, we took the city. And we didn't really lose anybody or take any damage. So now, let's see. We've got some items that we can decide what to do with. Volanara's inventory is full, so we're going to have to decide here. You can see we've got a fairly decent smattering. So what I'll do is I'll swap out the chicken for these items and then decide. Now, all my heroes currently have really good shields, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to sell that one. The melee weapon here is really only good if you have units that inflict bleeding. So we're going to sell that. These trinkets can be sold. Got some boots here. Those are not particularly useful, so we'll sell those as well. Crossbow. We'll sell. And then we've just got a few more. Oh, and we've got a repair machine item, which is pretty useful, except this would be good if you had a stack of galleons with a hero, but none of our heroes are leading galleons, so I think we're going to sell that as well. And then which of these ranged ones do I want to keep? Honestly, I kind of like the chicken, mostly just because of its range. I mean, it is one use per battle, but we've got other ranged options as well, so I think we'll keep the chicken and sell the rest. Boom. We'll absorb the city. And then, as for Volanara, we can... Oh, and she got a level up. Okay. So, she's at level 8 now, so I think we will hold on to the upgrade points for when she hits level 9, and we get access to Inflict Ghoul Curse. And then, you know, I seem to recall there being a way underground around here. Yeah, right? I think this is it. Let's just zoom in. Yeah, that's a cave entrance. And that would take us... Oh, look at that. So then we could swoop in behind and attack Ambrudor. And I think that's what we're going to do. That way we'll have kind of a three-pronged attack. So I'm going to take Volanara and her stack. I'm going to make a beeline for it. There we go. All right. So that's where Volanara is going to go. So now our next group is Beneath's over here. And Beneath's was heading underground to deal with Edward. Yeah, there we go. And this is another hero, it looks like. This is a human archdruid hero. That's kind of interesting, I guess, sending the unit in by itself. So, it'd be tempting to try and actually kill. The only problem is then Beneath's is going to be alone, so I can't risk it. in any case, Beniefs is going to have to fight all of this, so I might need to summon... You know what? Maybe when I get my Archangel, I'll summon it to help Beniefs, because we have a decent stack of units here, but we only have one Shadow Stalker, although Beniefs is extremely powerful. But there's quite a few units we're going up against, so... Yeah, you've got a Juggernaut and a Cannon, so it would be good to have some help. Additional help, I should say. Yeah, now we can move... Yeah, now let's start sorting this out. So we'll advance in like that. Got a unit here that we can fight, actually, which is kind of cool. So we'll bring Gnulsa up to do that. Be kind of cool to try for a conversion on one of these, but I'm going to just do auto combat. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, all good there. And 2 gold medals for our Shadow Stalkers. Spectacular. Then we can just advance in. So yeah, this city is defended by a decent stack here of Manticore Riders and some Firstborns, but we're bringing quite a few units to bear, so I think we'll be all right. There we go. Perfect. Oh, and look at this. Olarmian himself is coming down, so we might be able to kill off Olarmian if he goes to defend the city. That would be very interesting. And then we've got some extra units down here, which we can group up, grab those haste berries on the way, and we'll send them. Now, I mean, they might get killed here, but that's fine. It's not really a big deal. Okay. We've got Tavros. So now we've got... Oh, yeah, this is production stuff. So we did actually produce a Shadow Stalker who probably should join in with this group. Looks like there's a roaming unit that needs to die. Perfect. And we'll just keep going north here with that stack. And then our other group up here has some clearing to do. They can clear this out. Very nice. Some pretty good boots here, as you can see. But I think we'll just sell this for ease here, because our heroes are already kind of having trouble with all the items they have. So we can kill these wisps and get some extra casting points. That would be huge. Nice. And look at that. We got enough now that we can actually cast our Archangel. That's going to be huge. We can give that to Beniefs to help her out. And we'll clear this out as well. Oh, and look at that. We got some extra casting points. Even better. That's perfect. All right. A little bit more movement here. We'll move one more. Well, we're in the Shadow Realm. Let's finish up these ones here. So they can advance. Kill off this roaming unit quickly. No trouble. Nice level up here for that Shadow Stalker. This is a lesser Shadow Stalker that, if it hits gold medal, will evolve into a full-blown Shadow Stalker, which would be excellent. Clear this out while we're here. Excellent. Gold medal for our Reanimator, too. I think we'll just sell that. And then... Oh, nice. We can get up here, too. And let's do this battle. Oh, and we did lose this Arcane Archer, but that's fine. Our main stack is still intact. Perfect. I think that takes care of the Shadow Realm, more or less. Alright, yeah, we're in really good shape here. So now, let's see. Are there any other... oh, we got to deal with Grelka down here. So... Oh, and look at this. Grelka has brought a hero and a Black Knight in. I think I could... Yeah, I could definitely attack them. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, let's do it. We'll attack here, and we might be able to kill off one of Grelka's heroes. I think we'll do this one manually, just to make sure. Alright, so we're going to retreat back and blast the hero. Same story over here. Nice, and we got the kill. And then we'll just wait for the melee unit to move closer. You know what? We can actually even wait one more time. And then we'll have our cannon shots. This is going to be nasty. Here we go. 1, 2, and then the finish right here. Perfect. And a little lifesteal as well. Now, drop some items. Nothing too crazy. I'm not going to even worry about those. More units over here we could attack. Why not? Here anyway. Maybe I'll just use a galleon, though, to save some movement. Ouch. A little ballista attack there. Now, they did line up, which is great for me. I can do that. And then I can do that. And then I should be able to do this. Not quite the kill, but... Oh, and the immolation got it. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. Now I guess we'll just head up north. Like that. There we go. Okay. Excellent. So, the rest of our units around here, let's take Nero and get him closer to attacking the city. And then we had a few other units here that we had kind of gathered, little ghouls here, to follow along, so we'll do that. And we also have our kind of weird stack here with a Spider Queen and a bunch of support units. So they can also charge on in. Yeah, that's perfect. So if Grelka does come back from the Void, she'll spawn at her Throne City, and then we can kill her and her Throne City at the same time. So I'm feeling pretty confident about that. We have our Angel. Let's go over to Beneath's here. Summon the Angel. Oh, that's huge. And now, you know what I could do, now that I have the movement with this Angel? Go like that. And like this. And kill off this hero. Oh, that was amazing. A couple items as well. I mean, nothing really spectacular here. I think we'll probably just retreat back. But at least we killed off a hero. And now this stack is even more powerful because we have another... we have a tier 4 unit that has healing, resurgence. Just a super powerful unit. Production-wise, we'll just do... This city, we've been just doing Shadow Stalkers galore, so let's just solidify that. Over to Esh. City's going to grow in a few turns. Let's just do a laboratory, maybe. Mimic. Siege Workshop. Over to Beltheme. Shadow Stalkers here seems like a good plan. And this one can go north to join his buddy up there. Lunaris. Laboratory. Over in Urgum, do a Siege Workshop. Although, maybe a Rogue's Palace wouldn't be so bad either. You know what we could do? We'll probably just do both. We'll do one, then the other. What I'm thinking. Now, this stack, we can head over to assist us as well. If there's any other units in the water near Uriana's lands. We also have Zhang in this spot here. Zhang can move in. Can even attack. These are units for like a quest or something. Not my quest, mind you. Let's see if we can just get some experience from them. Yeah. Oh, and we got a ghoul out of one of them. That's good. We'll just advance in. I mean, I could have done it manually to really try and get more units, but that's fine. We'll head over like that with our boats. And then the Rock's going to head over and try to help defend Slotor from Alarmian if he's going to bring more units. This undead stack can move on down. And then these units here, this one can grab the gold and head over. Meanwhile, these two can do this and this. Fantastic. Now we can form a little army with the undead here. Start clearing everything around it. That unit's just going to chill. Clear out these building supplies underground. Very nice. Ooh, and look at that. We got ourselves a free unit out of the battle, too. Either a stone wall or a war hall. I mean, the war hall is more expensive, but I don't know if we're really going to focus on producing draconian flyers here. So I think we'll do the stone wall, actually. Increase our domain at least a little bit. Not that it matters, but... oh, nice. We can do this battle here. Let's see. Just to be safe, I'm going to do one more quick save before this one, just in case. For stability's sake. We're going to override that previous save. Just for stability's sake. Again, I'm starting to get a little paranoid because the map is so exposed and there's so much going on. Some of these kind of more advanced battles, I'm thinking I'm gonna... I just don't want things to crash. Yeah, this is... And the thought process here, and the reason I saved, is because this is going to be a manual battle, which seems more likely to cause a crash, so... Alright, so they're coming after us, which is maybe not ideal. Unfortunately, they're not really in a line. You can see that they're kind of staggered off each other, so we're not going to get to take advantage fully. So let's kind of cluster over here, maybe. Oh, very nice. And then... It seems a shame to waste a cannonball on that unit, but... Does it have a ranged attack? No, it doesn't. Okay. So then, you know what? We can hold off. We'll attack the Mariner instead. Nice, okay. There we go. We really want to keep our boats away from the baby Kraken. So they're the biggest threat to our boats. Very good. Okay. And then Feathered Serpent can advance like that. A little concerned, though, about the phase ability. Oof. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay, but thankfully we have our cannons at least. So... Oh, now the big question. We can't use our cannons because we're engaged in melee combat, so... Feathered Serpent's gonna have to do this. And then... Well, you know what? They are lined up, so we can... Advance like this. Do a big blast. Now we just need to break one of them off. I mean, well, we're taking attack of opportunity, but oh well. Yeah, no problem. And then... Boom. Oh, and we didn't get the kill. That sucks. Okay, we took some damage, but we should be able to get the finish like this. Excellent. And then I think our Feathered Serpent's going to be in trouble. Oh, okay. Oh, it used up its attacks on those attacks of opportunity. That's right. Okay, so now we can Cannonball Blast. Quarreler. Very good. Might be nice to actually try and turn the Quarreler around a little bit. Let's see. Can we go like that? Go like this? Oh, dang it. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Whatever. We can hit the... Yeah, that's fine. Now we can get around behind and flank, so... Yeah, let's come in and do a ram here. There we go. Nice, and a critical. Very good. Excellent. Ooh, and look at the rewards here. We got a mythical weapon. Call Lightning. Calls down lightning on target unit or object. The lightning deals splash damage to units and objects in a 1-hex radius around the target and can cause the target to be stunned. So this is really, really powerful. Very good ability. And then I think we saw it in action, actually, in one of those previous battles. Or no, that was Thunderstorm, excuse me. Similar idea, though. And then this one also gives you +1 physical strength and +3 shock strength in melee, as well as stunning touch. So it's a weapon item. You're going to want to give that to a hero. We also got great healing showers, which isn't bad, and some extra knowledge, which probably doesn't matter, but yeah, we're still on 2 turns. But we've got to figure out which hero needs that weapon. So let's find Zhang around here. Where is he? Up here. So let's see. Zhang. Zhang does not currently have a great melee weapon, so he could benefit. Nero could have a better melee weapon, although his is okay. Gnulsa's is very, very good. Beneath's is absolutely atrocious, so Beneath's could benefit. Volinara's isn't very good. Wow, most of our heroes do not have great melee weapons, so... Alright, well, let's see who we want to send it to. Hang on, where did we do that battle? It was in the water. Right here, okay. I think maybe Zhang, just because he's the closest. Yeah, otherwise it's going to take quite a few turns to get there, so we'll send it to Zhang. And then let's head up there. Unfortunately, not enough to get our movement back, but oh well. We can send this unit up like this. Got lots of boats in the area that we're going to send up as well. Perfect. More down here. Okay, we're just sending all units up that direction. In fact, let's head straight down to Dang, where we're making all our boats. Or yeah, Ding, excuse me. And we'll just send them up this way. There we go. Perfect. This Shadowstalker plus other miscellaneous units here, we're going to send that up to try to reclaim our city that we lost to Uriana. The Knight here, I guess we'll just put him on the city for now, but eventually I want him leading an army. Or part of an army, I should say. We'll use to clear out stuff in the area. This stack, I think we're going to just head up towards... We're sort of gathering a whole bunch of units in this area, and then we can continue to attack Uriana or proceed more underground and start dealing with... Oh, I was going to say I saw a city there, but it's a dwelling. That's why I can't see it. That Scrying Eyes spell doesn't affect dwellings, which is why I can't see the dwellings. Speaking of which, there's a city up here. Oh, and this is one that I hadn't made contact with. Okay, let me know when you're ready to talk. Absolutely, that's great. Because, yeah, there's a bunch of dwellings up here that I haven't encountered. And on this one I have, though. And quite a few in the Shadow Realm that I have yet to encounter. Okay, everything else is pretty good. Now let's just kind of do our other cleanup movement here. There we go. And this unit's going to advance over there. This little guy can stick with them. So just to highlight where this is now. This is right outside the gates of Ambrador. So we've got our stack of units here. And Ambrador is actually very poorly guarded right now. I don't know if that means more units are flying down to reinforce Ramond, but we've got a lot of our units closing in on Alarmian currently, which is excellent. And then this kind of stack is all miscellaneous units, but they're moving in as well to provide support. Meanwhile, this group... Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to use this one and then go up here, grab the haste berries, grab this. Perfect. Head of the Dullahan. True Sight, Inflict Despair, Vision Range. I think I actually already have this on Gnulsa, if I'm not mistaken. And a Blight Tusk Boar, so yeah, that's not really... We're going to sell that. And then let's grab this for some extra knowledge, maybe. Sure, auto combat. No trouble at all. Nice, and we got Resurrect Hero out of it. That's huge. That saves us from having to research it ourselves. And now if one of our heroes goes down, we're in good shape. And I think with that, we've cleared out the spawning structure that was threatening. Yeah, I'm just like panning around to see. Yeah, it looks pretty clear around here. So I'm going to actually absorb this city and then start working on developing it. Let's do a builder's hall. Actually, no, let's not do a builder's hall. It's going to grow in 6 turns. It's not very efficient because we have 46. It costs 100. That's like kind of a waste. Let's do a shredder just so we have something on the city. This group here can just continue to stay there. Oh, that's right. We were moving this boar over to help out. And then we're going to clear the lost library. Nice. Nobody died. A little extra knowledge. Not that it really matters. And we can go down here, and there's another lost library for us to try and clear. This stack now needs to clear out stuff to make way for our settler. Let them run. And then now let's see, can we attack? Oh, we can. Okay, perfect. We're going to get rid of the spawning structure because that's a huge pain in the butt. Nice. Okay, and all we lost is the baby shock serpent here, which is great. Leak warg, we can just sell that for some cash. All right, perfect. Yeah, we're in good shape. And this little guy can continue guarding the city. A few of our cities we had made guards here just to have something on the city. This unit, I think we were sending northwards to help out with our city up here, so we'll do that. Oh, and unfortunately, it looks like... Oh, yeah, Uriana had a few units. They may decide to attack my my serpent, which would be unfortunate, but not the end of the world if we lose that serpent. Oh, yeah, and this settler we're sending down to go and rebuild the other city underground that was raised. So that would be this one, Mournholm. So yeah, we're making a stack. We got a knight, we got a shadow stalker, got another knight moving into assist. We'll group them up. That'll be good. Oh, and Lington, once it's done this Masters Guild, I think what we're going to do is I'm pretty sure we already have... Yeah, we have the Altar of Bound Souls. So that makes our support units have +1 resistance and resurgence. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do a planar gate and start pumping out succubi that are going to have resurgence, which is super powerful. This stack, we've already cleared out that tomb. I remember doing that. So we're going to head up here. And then we can clear out this Heart of the Volcano when we get a chance. And that'll give us more casting points there. That's huge. Now this settler's just going to keep on moving on his path here. There he goes. And that's going to do it for the turn. So, let's see now. What do we want to start casting? I'm thinking probably just another Archangel at this point, honestly. Could do a Grimbeak Crow to try to start making contact with more of those dwellings, but honestly, I think just having another strong Tier 4 unit with Resurgence is worth it. And I think that's about it. So we're going to flip the turn over here, I think. It'll be interesting to see what happens. So yeah, let's flip the turn. We want to pay extra special attention to what goes on. So Edward's moving. Let's go see. We'll see what Edward's doing underground, actually. Yeah, I want to pay attention here. Keep an eye on Edward himself. So there's... So Edward's adding units to the stack, which makes sense. He's just trying to beef up his position. So we might need to bring in reinforcements, because I don't know if this stack's going to be enough on its own. I mean, it's extremely powerful, but that's all the more reason to summon another Archangel for us here. It's Uriana's turn. We should pay attention to what she's doing as well. Okay, so she's just going to stay sitting on the dwelling, it looks like. I don't think what we have here is quite strong enough on its own. That being said, I don't think Uriana currently has an established throne city. We can zoom out and actually take a look. So that's a dwelling. Really, is not. She's probably in the process here of oh, okay. Wacklar has become her throne city. So what we need to do is if we can use this stack to take Wacklar and capture it, then all we have to do is kill Uriana herself in battle, and she'll be out of the game. We don't even have to finish the rest of the units in the stack. It's just Uriana. So that's what we'll do. We'll attack Wacklar, capture it, and then go for Uriana herself. Because again, you need to capture the throne city and kill the leader and send them to the void. And that's how you eliminate them from the game. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that's going to be great having Uriana out of this. Then it's just Edward, Alarmian, and Grelka. And again, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but do have some... Ooh, look at this. We got some... okay, we're coming under attack from some Shadow Demons. No real problem there. All good. More units, okay. All good again. More experience. Let's see, did Grelka do anything fancy? She's bringing in a few units to reinforce. Just a tiger, nothing we can't handle. Proposal from Dan La Sacrator. Peace and... Yeah, absolutely. Open borders in a peace treaty, for sure. Let me know when you want to talk. Rackalin, same thing. These must have been ones that I didn't originally have conversations with, so... Gotten better at governing Shadow Elves. That's pretty cool. Your leader and all of your Shadow Elf heroes gain 5 casting points. Shadow Elf Exterminators now have athletics. We're going to take the casting points. That's for sure. Yeah, there we go. 195. All right. Ooh, an alliance proposal from some Archon Revenant units here. Absolutely become a vassal. Yeah, that's fantastic. Very happy, too. Even though it's pure evil, they still love us. That's hilarious. Any other alliance proposals? Yeah, we did have one from some dragons. Absolutely. Okay, that's going to do it for alliance proposals. So now we had some domain invasions and some item arrivals. Ooh, some roaming units here coming in. Well, we'll probably just have to let them attack us. I don't think we're in a position to strike out and attack them preemptively, so bring another production there. Over in Issel, just that roaming unit again, probably. Yeah, right here. No big deal. Let's deal with all these items that have arrived. A mana drill has shown up for Volinara. That's perfect. The dreaded monkey mask was a sell, because we already have a way better helmet. Some jewelry can be sold. That's great. And then a shield has arrived here for Zhang. Pretty good shield, too. Frost protection and defense. Although it doesn't grant you the shield buff, which is kind of annoying. You know, I think I'm actually going to swap it out. Mainly because then you get that frost protection as well, so... Very nice. Those are both good shields, though. And then a blowpipe has arrived for Zhang. And a fishing spear, which is not particularly good. So it's just you get health back while you're embarked, basically. So we'll sell that off. All right. That kind of takes care of that. So let's see if maybe we can do a battle or two, and then we'll call this an episode, I think. I'm going to leave it on a bit of a... maybe a cliffhanger, sort of. Yeah, we'll go like this with Nero, get on land, and then we can group up with our other unit. Because I don't think we're going to be quite strong enough with just our support units here to do this by ourselves. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to group up like that, and then next turn we will attack in full force. Settler can move on down. Another unit of Edwards up here. Okay, it's just a knight. But, yeah, I think it's a good idea to defend this city pretty well. It is kind of a key city, after all. Now, let's do our Uriana plan. That was what we were thinking of doing. So, again, it's going to be a relatively large battle, so I'm going to save real fast. Just in case. In case of a crash. Overwrite that previous one, and then we will go for it here. All right. You know, I could probably do this one in auto combat, actually. So, you know what? I'm going to do that. Slightly less exciting, but now we own her what was her second throne city. We'll just double check that that is the case. Yeah, it's not really Yin. And obviously this is a dwelling, which can't be a throne city. And then down here, not a throne city. So I'm looking for this little throne icon. I'm not seeing it. You can also just, like, click on the city, and it'll just say city of, as opposed to throne city of. And so now what we'll do is we're going to try and headhunt Uriana with our units. We would definitely probably... Well, I shouldn't say we would definitely lose this battle. It would be tough for us to win, but... all we need to do is kill Uriana, so we might even just throw some spell casting on her here. Let's see, what do we got? Poison Blades? Not bad. That does about 10-ish damage, so it's between 9 and 12 damage. Ooh, that's great. She's got Frost Weakness. That's probably going to be what we go for then. Yeah, that's going to be it. So we'll just throw the Frost Missile at her. Very good. And then I think we'll actually just kind of spread our units out a little bit here. Spirit Elemental actually would be good to throw this on here. I just want the battle to kind of drag out a little bit. Hey, nice. Uriana moved up. That's perfect. Now I can loop in an attacker here. So, look at this. Oh, one-shotted. Perfect. I mean, I guess it wasn't a perfect one-shot because I used a spell, but just like that, Uriana is out of the game. We killed Uriana. And because she didn't have a throne city, we had captured it. All we had to do was kill her, and the whole thing falls apart. Her whole empire falls apart, so... city awaits its fate. We will absorb. Actually, this is a dwelling. Might be better to... well, we'll absorb it. What the heck. So yeah, now if we look, should have a message saying, yep, Uriana Asbandaria has lost. In turn 59, you have slain Uriana. That's fantastic. Man, that feels good. So if we zoom out now, you can see we've got entire control of almost literally the entire surface map is ours, with the exception of Nekras. And a little city here of Skiratep. Everything else belongs to us. Oh man, that's amazing. On the surface, that is. Either that, or if it doesn't belong to us, it's an independent. So now it's just a matter of dealing with Edward and finishing off Grelka. And of course, I think next turn we'll be able to deal with Grelka with the combination of units we have right here. And so if we jump back underground, and then it's just Edward. Oh, and of course, Olarmian. So this stack, yeah, we could probably handle... ooh, actually, she's got pretty good defenses now. We might need to rally some more troops before we go in gung-ho. But again, with Uriana dead, we should now be able to rally all of our troops that are over on this eastern front and bring them in to help. So I think this is a perfect place to leave it for the episode. So another opponent down. We've got 3 left. We've got Grelka, we've got Edward, and we've got Olarmian. So we're going to save it right here. And we're now going to call this episode 32. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.